You're going to get a history lesson today. I'm a history teacher, so that's allowed. Today's lesson is on Clarence Gideon, an unlikely and American hero as there ever was. Gideon was a poor, small-time crook. He did several stretches in prison for petty crimes and robberies, usually thefts that kept him fed during the Depression. Well, one fine day in 1961, he was arrested for burglarizing a local pool hall. He didn't do it. Next, he finds himself in front of a judge and tells him he's broke and cannot afford an attorney. The judge tells him that in Florida he can only be appointed one if it's a capital case, which it isn't. Gideon represented himself as best he could, was found guilty, and sent away to start a 5-year prison sentence. Clarence is barely educated, but he starts to read in the prison library. The document he reads more than any other is the U.S. Constitution. And there, in what seemed to him to be clear and simple terms, is listed his right to have an attorney at trial, a right he was denied. What he did next cements his place in American history. Gideon sat down and wrote a letter to the U.S. Supreme Court in pencil and on prison stationery. The letter was a legal one, asking the court to grant him a writ of habeas corpus to free him because he was denied the right to an attorney at trial. In a great act that should make any American proud, our nation's highest court, a court dealing with issues of immense weight and consequence, a court that on average hears only 80 cases per year, actually read this letter from an obscure petty thief. And what's more, they agreed to hear his case. In a resounding vote of 9-0, they affirmed what Gideon already knew. He had the right to an attorney, and so did everyone else. He was retried with a lawyer this time, and quickly acquitted when it was noted he was miles from a crime scene at the time. Gideon celebrated by playing pool at the local pool hall, the one he was accused of robbing. Many prisoners who had been run roughshod through the legal system were freed or granted new trials of their own. Today, 16% of people who are charged with a crime are found not guilty, a number that would likely be much lower if they did not have access to a lawyer. The worst thing a free society can do is to deny freedom to the innocent, and Gideon's letter brought us closer to that ideal. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be held against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you. Thanks, Clarence. Well, those are a few of my thoughts. But what do you think? Is our justice system better today because we have court-appointed attorneys? Write your opinion in the comments below. As always, I can't wait to read them. But that's about it for today. But before we go, here's a few more thoughts. And a great idea. Subscribe. There's new videos every week and you don't want to miss them. If you like today's video, hit the like button and share it with your friends. It's always appreciated. But that's it for now. We'll see you next time with a few more thoughts.